I ain't lying.
Yo. I Ain't Lying podcast episode 21.
Tim Duckett.
Deion Sanders.
Ooh, is that the deal?
Prime time.
Prime time.
Yeah.
We got a big dog in the house tonight.
OG.
Big OG.
Big OG.
You know what I'm saying?
Kamikaze.
What we doing?
Yeah.
Hey man, it's a blessing to be here, man. I'm glad y'all had me on. I've been watching y'all, so mama, I made it.
Nah.
Yeah.
We made it. You get hey, cause I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like we all winged that. We did some real game, like you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
For the youngest, a lot of youngest be tuned in, like maybe trying to learn.
Yeah, a lot of artists trying to
a lot of artists.
Yeah.
We try to get them all the game we can give them, but we not in that industry like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in star here, but so we trying to.
I gotta learn too.
Gotta learn too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I've been checking y'all out, man. I've been doing your thing, so I see everything. I just don't comment on everything, but I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been.
Well, all comments are welcome. You know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. It's all good. Let's do it.
Yep. But I got one question for you. Now, this is a big question I got, because some people say it's better to stay independent or it's better to sign to a major label. What you think the pros and the cons of staying independent artist or signing to a major label?
Man, I'm gonna always say being an independent artist is the best way to go.
Okay.
When you know your worth and you know what you deserve and you know what you deserve to make off of your product and your hard work and your art, it's always best for you to go independent, because that's the only way that you're going to get what you're worth, is by putting out your own product and pushing it. When I talk to artists, I ask them, what is it that you're trying to get? What's your end game? And a lot of cats don't want to do any work, and they admit that right off the bat. If you're a cat that don't want to work, you don't want to pass out flyers, you don't want to make content, you don't want to do any of that at all whatsoever.
You want to do music.
Yeah, you just want to do music and try to, get whatever comes with success in music. If you want to do that, then going the label route might be the best thing for you. Now, of course, it's not going to be the best thing for your pockets. Yeah. But for your workload, it'll be, the best thing for you. And some people come to me and tell me, look, man, I just want to be a rap star. I want to goddamn smoke weed and fuck hoes is what I want to do. Yeah. So at the end of the day, your best route, your best route will probably be to go the label route, because they're going to do the work, but they're also going to take the lion's share of your money at the end of the day, because they are investing in you. You owe it to them at that point. Nobody is going to invest in you not expecting a return. And a lot of people expect that a lot of times. They expect for people to invest in them without, them trying to get a return on their investment. Life doesn't work like that on anything. So you got to make sure that you are bringing something to the table and you have a partnership. Yeah, capitalism is the way of the world these days. So make sure you have something that is that you can bargain. Make sure that you're bringing something of equal or greater value to the table so that you can negotiate. Because if you go to the table with just some music and that's all you got and you say, I'm good, then that's not going to get you a good deal at the end of the day, because there's a lot of other shit that's got to be paid for on top of that. It ain't just about rapping these days, and it really ain't just about how good you are at rapping. It's about your acumen on the business side and your work ethic. That's what's going to really tell the tale.
These niggas think they LeBron with the music. They Jordan, like they valuable to the team. Like, we don't trade everybody for you.
Hey, it's
you ain't in 10.
It's a lot of niggas rapping. You know what I'm saying? Rappers.
It's a lot of rappers, man.
Rappers are a dime a dozen. I tell people all the time, man, you can pick up a rock and sling that motherfucker with your eyes closed down the street, and you're gonna hit a rapper when that bitch hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? So
it is a lot of rappers.
As far as the city, like what's wrong? Period.
Yeah.
Why we ain't got that?
Why we can't get over the hump? Last episode I told them, man, Alabama that surpassed us. They got
Mobile.
a lot of
Mobile killing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mobile killing
it. We got Tennessee. They've been counting on their thing.
Even
Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I don't know about Oklahoma, but that ain't really just south to me. We like the mecca of music down here. Like,
the birthplace of America's music.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I feel like we getting left behind. I want to understand, like, why can't, like, now I know we doing like, a lot of blues, boots on the ground type music. I'm talking about the rap industry.
Right.
Why do you think the rappers, we not getting over the hump and getting like global Mississippi? We are So like you said, like Dear Silas, and you got Akeem Ali. But I'm talking about like Nico. Yeah. But I'm talking about even with Nico. How do we get over that hump to get people like Nico?
It's
global.
It's one element.
Yeah.
And it's work ethic.
Yeah.
And it's the team that you have around you. If you look at, Dear Silas's infrastructure, I was a part of the infrastructure. You know what I'm saying? I was his manager when he got the deal with Sony in 2018. So we had an infrastructure that was together. We had people that had specific jobs, and that dude had a work ethic that was through the roof. Now, he had a talent that, he could shoot and edit his own content. A lot of people don't have that. And a lot of people don't understand how crucial content is.
He be doing that by himself?
Yes. He shoots it. He edits it. He
like a
puts it all together. He does most of his beats in-house. He got a studio set up. After we got the deal with Sony, he bought a setup for the crib. So a lot of the new music that you've been hearing, he's producing that in-house. So all of that is in-house for him to be able to do what he do. So it cuts down middleman, cuts down cost, cuts down all of that.
And he signed to a label?
No. He's independent. Yeah. So we was on Sony in 2018. We stayed on Sony for like maybe a year and a half. The last Cherry Blossom album was the album that was released on Sony. Yeah. And after that, we, went our separate ways after that project. And that was after the Skirt Skirt record.
What y'all do that for though? Y'all would like to hear it. A team.
Because the money wasn't right. The money wasn't right. The splits wasn't right. And most importantly, Sony really jumped on the success of the Skirt Skirt record.
Took it,
when it went viral. And really labels today are in the business of really taking the stuff that you have worked hard on and taking it and trying to get something that's already got motion and just magnifying it.
Exactly.
So since I had already been in that label system before and I already understood how that worked, we had a project and we just needed somebody to get behind that project to help push it because we were doing everything ourselves already. But with us already doing everything ourselves, the money in the contract did not live up to what it needed to live to because we were doing the lion's share of the work still. They just wanted to come in and capitalize off the success of Skirt Skirt at that time. So it wasn't a situation that, was really feasible for us to continue on. And, it's easy when you have somebody with that kind of talent, you don't ever worry about being able to make another hit record. Because he's been able to do that since then.
Like I said, he a gem because if he making his own beats, doing all that, if he was signed to a label, say he was signed to a label, right? Like say with something. When he make his own beats and he produce it, do he get producer money, making beats money, writer money?
You still get all of that, but at the end of the day, you still not getting the lion's share of the profit on the records.
Okay.
I don't know, because I didn't, Banner didn't, none of us that had deals ever recouped on any of our deals to where we saw some royalties on it.
Okay.
It very rarely happens that you able to recoup and see royalties.
They really get the hits, huh?
No, they get it.
Like when y'all first pop out there, thing, y'all, whatever.
Yeah. They get when you get that advance money for their first budget and you get that, that's gonna be the only money.
They really be like, fuck it.
Yeah. That's gonna be the only, because for them, I mean, Sony signed 20, 25 artists that same month. Their Silas got signed. Yeah, it's a hit or miss for them. They throwing shit up against the wall or whatever stick. We're gonna stick with it. Whatever don't, we can write it off and we can be done with it. Yeah. It's a machine. That's how that shit works. It's a corporation. It's a machine. So we're gonna go with whatever works. We're gonna try this many artists. Whatever works, we're gonna push it. Whatever don't, they can go ahead and go do what they were doing ahead of time. That's really basically it. They got people that look on the internet. They got people that scour people's pages, see what's viral. And they say, it's a nigga in Mississippi that's got this record and it's doing XYZ. It's a nigga in Tulsa doing this. It's a nigga in Chicago doing this. I'll let them niggas get them to come in. We're going to give them a deal. We're going to try to push this viral record and see if we can take it and push it even further. Yeah. And if we don't, then we part ways after that. That's the way that shit is.
And that might say, okay, we're going to put it on the radio stations. We're going to put it on commercials.
They're going to put the button on it.
They're going to put the button on it. And then they're going to see, you know what I'm saying, run up the flagpole, see if niggas salute type shit. And then after that, if it doesn't, y'all can go y'all way, we go out, and then that's cool.
So it sounds like most labels really just get you famous.
No, that's all it's for. That's all it's for.
And after that, you can kind of...
Another thing that I ask artists when I'm doing consults with artists, another thing I ask them is, do you want to be famous? Yeah. Or do you want to be rich? Yeah. Can't be both, really, at this stage. You got to decide whether you want to be famous or you want to be rich. The niggas that want to smoke weed and fuck hoes, they want to be famous.
They'll take that deal.
They'll take that deal. The niggas that want to make money.
Give them a chain.
And the niggas that want to make money want to figure out how we going to really make money. We want to do what's going to, make sense at the end of the day. So if you're an artist that wants to make money and want to be able to live off of this music, which people can't do these days, then you got to do things in this fashion. If you just a nigga that just want to do this, then you can go to the label route. You go do that. You can, you see what happens there. And then with 360 deals, you're not even getting all your show money now. So show money used to be, something that people that, can keep it. Yeah. So now these labels are set up now because if we being perfectly honest, the label system as it exists right now, it's not making the same money that it was making. That's why the 360 deal exists now, because now labels can't even make the money on the royalties that they were getting. So now,
and then the CDs, like you said, you was selling CDs at Bebop for $13.99. They was probably getting all that money. Now you got streaming sites and all that stuff. The streaming sites getting all the money now.
So the streaming sites are only giving you a couple of cents.
What, Apple now? Spotify?
Apple.
You're not even getting a whole cent on your stream.
Pandora,
none of that. Tidal is the one that pays the most, and that's a little bit over a cent. But other than that, no. So the system is set up now where the label's not making money. So now they're figuring out how to get the money the best way they can. So we're gonna sign you to this deal and give you all this, but we also gonna get some of your show money as well. So now these 360 deals, they getting all their money all the way around for whatever it is that you bring in. And we're getting the lion's share of your royalties. We're going to get some of your show money, and we're going to get some of your merchandising at the end of the day. And we already got the lion's share of your publishing already. So it's just a deal again. You want to be famous or you want to be rich. You want niggas to know who you are, because there's a whole bunch of niggas that's around here now that people know and famous, and they broke.
So I got a question for you. How can an independent artist get to the real money? I'm talking about the real money, not just little show. How can he get to the money to where it changes his life and his family life? Because I think a lot of people want to stay independent, but they don't really know what the levels is to really get to the money.
Part of the problem is, bro, is that they not patient enough to be consistent with it. People don't understand, and I keep using, Silas as a model because I was a part of that. He consistently put out content for 4-5 years before it got to the point of him going viral, before Gullah Gullah Island happened, before Skirt.
What was his name before Silas?
Trey Parker.
Trey Parker.
He was Trey Parker before then. So he was putting out.
And then his show was incredible.
Yeah. And then that's the word of mouth spreads after that.
Because he went that trumpet out on your ass.
He really, we were talking about the top 5 in the city, right?
Yeah.
I didn't ever say him because he's more of an artist to me. You can't just say he's a rapper. He make beats. He's that man's one-on-one. Who doing it? Making they beats.
You just found that out though.
No, I'm saying no. I know you played instruments. It was the Bailey.
Yeah, it is.
So I know you play instruments. So I was trying to fight. When I said no, we didn't try to fight.
They was trying to fight.
We didn't try to fight you with what I was saying.
They were talking about the art. I said, bro, y'all cannot.
No, we didn't say we didn't. We weren't saying the artists. We said rappers. We said rappers. I don't look at Dear Silas or Kamikaze as just a rapper. Especially Dear Silas. He's an artist.
Okay. All right.
That's different.
I get you that. But y'all ain't still be me today.
Although both them niggas will rap niggas under the table.
I swear to God,
man.
Every time what's name he started talking, Kamikaze rolling, here you go.
He
finna rap you around the table.
You're gonna believe it when you see him. Like, it's not, and even him doing the stuff that he was doing in his car, doing the hoodie freestyle. Yeah, he did that for a minute before they caught on.
He did.
Like, a lot of niggas just simply don't have the patience to be consistent enough to do what it is that they need to do, because they want it immediately. They want to make it immediately. They want the shit to come to them fast, and they just not wait.
I say, bro, my opinion why I think a lot of rappers don't make it around the city, because they don't got no personality. For me, you really gotta have some type of gimmick, bro.
Yeah.
See, not necessarily a gimmick, but you gotta have something. Yeah, you gotta have something.
Like Kamikaze, he was a battle rapper. See, niggas don't know that. Before he, got turned to the pimp thing, he was a battle rapper. But the pimping thing, that's what took him off.
His versatility.
Everybody gotta have something like a lot of these folks, like, okay, cool. We put them on the interview, dry. We talking to them, they just born. You know what I'm saying?
And you're right.
Just like for next 2 times, he was born at first. He was so mean, mad, and thugging. But now this nigga on the internet,
No, like
he just been
like Boosie got personality.
everybody like, man, this nigga funny as hell.
Exactly.
So now when he drop,
because he being himself.
Yeah, Plies,
All it is.
Plies,
Just be yourself.
yeah. Whenever they find like, damn, this how you really is.
cause a lot of niggas don't try. You know, talk to him, you be like, what up, bro?
That be an act most of the time because niggas have a perception of what they feel like niggas want to see from a rapper.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just be yourself.
And I ain't gonna lie,
Just be
a lot
your
of niggas
natural
funny.
self. You will resonate more quickly with people than you will ever believe. Just be the nigga who you are.
And there's a lot of game coming at y'all, man. Y'all better
Just be who you are. And people will resonate to that a little bit more. The reason why Finesse 2 Time working out, because before then,
People try.
people was fucking with him, but y'all wasn't fucking with him like talking about, but after he started venting on camera, the reason people fuck with Boosie, because he get on camera and he is just his natural Torrance Hatch. He his natural self every time. And people respect authenticity in your music and in your life. And when they see you doing that, that's what's going to make them resonate to the music. At the end of the day.
A lot of y'all niggas camera shot too, boy. With that camera
How
out,
you gonna be camera shot? You trying to be
y'all boy melt.
Yo, rapper trying to be camera shot. You can't even talk.
Nigga be like, freestyle.
Man, I gotta write something down, bro. Tell you, bro. I ain't got no beat, but acapella, man.
So listen, cause this, I ain't gonna lie, I got
Nah, you too though. I be telling you, hey man, sing.
nigga, I be nervous. I'm telling you.
He telling the truth.
You just can't rip out and just get the same.
I tell you, man, listen. Hey man, sing, bro.
Come on, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm with you.
He do it at the wrong time. He do it when you're
Ain't no wrong time, right?
Come on, Otis.
Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah.
You want me to just?
I'm Joe Jackson. Sing.
Hey, but for real though, like
I got to though.
you got to do it. You got to do it. When they say sing, you got to sing. You know what I'm saying?
You never know who in the building.
Yeah. Give it to him. Just be yourself, dog. Just be yourself. That's the thing that's gonna work.
I got to ask you like some stuff like I be watching you on Facebook. Like you be on that turn. You know what I'm saying? Now listen. All right. What you? I ain't gonna lie. I totally agree with you. By all these damn new food reviews come around this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie. Like one of them made me mad the other day. Cause they got on there talking about my people at the magic spot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, why they be coming through like trying to tear down the black restaurant though? Mm-hmm. They'll go to the white people shit, the rich people, and get them motherfuckers 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. They'll come to the hood. You know we in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a burger. You feel me?
People resonate to negativity, man. That's the thing. Social media. I tell people all the time, social media is the best thing to happen, and it's also the worst thing to happen because it gives people a platform to sell negativity. And we see how it resonates because now that these people getting these meta checks, they getting on social media crashing out every day. And the negative reviews always get more traction than the positive reviews. Always. So a lot of times people will go in and they'll look for something to be fucked up so that they can say something negative because they know people are going,
tap in.
They're going to tap in with it at the end of the day.
Man, they on tenderness, man, right now.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Not the tenderness dude. They don't know the white man.
I don't like that, bro. And they because we turn up everything.
He trying to beg the social media. Please believe me and Mr. Tenderness, me and Unc started together. Stop doing us like that. Mm-hmm. But they on tenderness, man.
The white dude that copyrighted it.
No, he ain't copyrighted. He didn't copyright it. No. Somebody else copyrighted. Let's say you trying to go to somebody else copyrighted. See, you got folks that just watching anything that go viral. You know how much money you make off copywriting? People look. Hear something be like, that's gonna kill. Let me copyright.
Why they won't let bro get that man? Bro was trying to kill him 4,000.
Well, I don't know why.
Not 5,000 because they said
he couldn't get it to him.
That time made it seem like the dude had him in there going to table doing this little fall off the bone, and he was too busy to go out there and see what he wanted.
But see,
because he's still cooking. He's still cooking back there. Yeah. At the end of the day,
they be doing us so bad, bro. We the creators.
No, we the creators, but here you go. We the creators. We really the entertainment. Yeah,
man, this ain't no.
Listen. Hear me out. No, listen.
Listen. Making black history.
No, listen what I'm saying though.
We the creators, like we the entertainment.
No, come out there. Listen what I'm saying though. Let me finish. Let me get it out. When I say we the entertainment, we got to learn how to get with the paperwork and get down to the business part of it and really learn how to get the royalties, get all the money that's involved in it. Militarism. Like, if there was another guy, he probably would have trademarked his own words. But because he didn't know, his business didn't say, let me trademark it. Somebody else beat him to it. So you got to know the ins and outs of the business before you can say, we black, we not getting nothing. Because it's out there.
Everybody copyrights, man. Like you said, the main thing earlier, capitalism. That's how capitalism works. It's people that search the internet every day and they buy website domains because in case something gets hot, they'll have that website domain and you'll have to buy their website from them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like words, all those things, when people copyright those things, that's why it's important. That's why it's important to handle your business with music and copyright the words and copyright hooks and copyright things that you do because people are just sitting here watching.
If it's your word, you gotta think about Tim Nizzle. If he said Tim Nizzle right, that was the first time you ever heard it. This man copyrighted probably got Tim Nizzle shirts online right now. Selling them $20 a pop.
And they can't stop him.
They can't stop him. Cause he on the word. Pound Tim Nizzle.
That's why y'all gotta stop making up shit and doing shit and getting shit popular.
You ain't got the business right.
If you ain't got your business right, you don't need to be doing it. It happens every day, especially in black culture every day because we are the creators of the sauce in the world.
A lot of stuff.
So we do shit, and then the next thing you know, white folks will take it and they'll co-opt it and change it. It's like we had the word woke, just like we had to fuck around and find out. All of that. All of that stuff was taken from us and co-opted because we're not thinking like they're thinking. This is capitalism. And the way capitalism works,
just be doing shit.
We just be doing shit.
We just do it because it just endless. But we don't know that we can monetize everything we doing. We can monetize all this stuff. It's about monetizing. Like everything in this world costs money. The table costs money. These mics cost money. Our clothes cost money. If you ain't butt niggas, then you pay some money somewhere. So you got to capitalize on everything you do. Especially when you talking, because the internet is really about entertainment and words. So when you get on there and talking and doing all this stuff, you got to make sure, hey, this might go viral. Let me trademark it just in case. Let me do it just in case. And if it don't catch, you still yours.
You still got it.
You still got it.
And then another thing, cause I ain't gonna lie, like, I just be having to talk to people that got some sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? Alright, St. Patrick's Day parade shit. Like, how they trying to do it, like, I feel like we need to boycott that motherfucker and do our own thing. Like the Fair Street. What they be doing first? What we be doing over there on Fair Street?
We're doing First Friday on Fair Street.
Like, we need to get that over there popping, bro.
I mean,
even though it's our fault.
Yeah, just say it. Start with it.
Let me say this first of all. Y'all gotta understand, man, in this world that we live in, you know, when white folks decide that they don't want to be around niggas, they gonna do what's necessary to separate themselves from us. So white dude shot 2 people previous year. They didn't change the rules.
No option.
They didn't change the route. Nothing. The next year when it happened, and it wasn't even a part of the parade, it was at a venue that was on the parade route that didn't have anything to do with the parade itself. And then suddenly the rules changed and the route changed after that. Well, and now, of course, no tailgate, no grills. All of that is designed to keep black folks from participating in this march when we are the ones who really went out there and made the shit live at the end of the day. But, you know, the biggest win for white supremacy, and I tell people this all the time, is white supremacy made niggas individualistic. It made us overly individualistic, and we lost the sense of village that we had. Black folk come from the village. It comes from a sense of village. Well, white supremacy has taught us to, you get yours, I get mine. We individuals. I get my money. I flex on you. I stun on you. We can never really come together to get shit together. And we're going to always go where we feel like we're going to get the most shine, or we're going to get the most flex, or we're going to stunt the most. And you got black people who will not get together and say, let's start our own parade over here, or let's come over here and do the Juneteenth parade, or do what we've been doing, and put all that together, because you're going to always have a few of us here that have gotten to a certain position at a certain level, and they're going to say, I'm here and I want to protect this position. So I'm not going to, unionize or, combine or, join with other black folks to be able to do X, Y, Z. So at the end of the day, that's one of the worst things that white supremacy did to us. It made every nigga out for themselves. And it took away the village. So that's why we haven't really been able to put all that together. And that's why we clamor so bad. Like, I don't understand, why are you so upset about being told by the white folks that they don't want you at their shit? Why are you clamoring so voraciously to be a part of some shit that people have told you they don't want you to be a part of?
I think that I don't want to go there because what today is, but I think they're starting with the civil rights movement. Like, if they want you to cook your own food. Do your own thing. Don't go in there and sit up for a little spit in your face. And I ain't go there.
No, but you're right. We had it. You go on Fair Street. Fair
Yeah.
Street was the second most successful black empowerment district behind Harlem, classically. Fair Street. A lot of people don't know that. When the civil rights movement happened, and integration happened, and desegregation happened, when the white folks said, okay, black folks, y'all can come down to Woolworth now, y'all can shop. Y'all can come here and shop now.
But bring that money.
Bring that money with you. White man's clothes was better. They felt like the white man's ice was colder. They felt like the white man's products was better. And as soon as they told black folks that y'all can go shop at the white folks spot, they stopped going to the black folks shop that they was going to on Fair Street. Yeah. That's why all of those businesses closed. Yeah. Because once integration happened, they said, yay, we can go shop with the white folks. So now, boom, we're going to take our money out here because the white folks, they stuff is better than this stuff that's over here on Fair Street. We're going to go shop over here at Woolworth instead of shopping on Fair Street. Yeah. And the next thing you know, all of those businesses closed. Then you look around and you say, well, damn, why all the businesses boarded up? Well, we took our money and we gave it to people who never really even wanted us to be able to shop in their shit in the first place. So again, you can make your argument. A lot of people make the argument about whether or not integration was good for black folks. You know what I'm saying? We can have an argument all day long. You can make your own assessment of that. But I do know what it did was it taught us to devalue our shit. Yeah. Over white people's shit. It taught us to devalue our worth and our products.
North Park over Metro.
Yeah. Same thing. You saw that in real time. That's what happened when North Park opened. Niggas went to North Park and they left. Dogwood opened. Niggas left North Park.
Metro black on?
No. Metro never black on.
It's the same thing. So if you don't own the deeds and the titles and all
what we need to focus on instead of
the dynamics changed in West Jackson because when the Metro Center first opened, West Jackson and South Jackson still had a nice percentage of white folks staying in their area. Yeah. Black folks started coming in. White folks left because they didn't want to live next to black folks. West Jackson became predominantly black. South Jackson, of course, became predominantly black, but that's where a lot of the white folks is at. A lot of the white folks that you see that are older here, a lot of them grew up out south. Yeah. So when that dynamic changed and black people came in, it always happens, and I tell people this all the time. When West Jackson and South Jackson became predominantly black, white folks took their shit and went out north. They went to Madison. Madison, going up 55 used to be trees and forests. Yeah. Y'all might be too young to remember that though, but I remember driving up 55. It wasn't shit but leaving Jackson and then you get to Canton. It's trees and forests on the side of the road, all up 55. KJ, I tell you, you know that. And then as y'all see now, everything y'all see on that side of the road going up 55, going up to Madison and Ridgeland and Gluckstadt and all that shit now, that shit has been built over time. When white folks fled Jackson, because of black leadership and the fact that we came a predominantly black city, all of that shit started getting built along 55. All that shit started getting built along 55 South, and then they went into Byram. Byram is now about to be majority black in a second. Yeah. And the white folks is going to leave there and they're going to find someplace else. They're going
to move to Tennessee in a minute.
They're going to move. And ain't going to be no place else to move, but you got niggas who so adamantly want that favor. They so adamantly want that proximity to white people.
When they could just go to South Jackson and buy them houses up.
They could. And create their own thing.
And keep the family.
Yes.
Put the family. Hold on, listen. Put the family structure back together. Mm-hmm. See, the government, it's deep, just start. The government is already incentivizing these families to be broken up. So what's happening is these men is not raising these boys no more, and they ain't got no work ethic. So these boys are looking for a street mentality, or looking for a robbery, or looking for some fast money, and now you can't live next to them. What we gotta do is, you buy the house next to me, I buy the house next to you, he buy the house next to him. Hey, when your son, hey lady, when your son come on our street, we gonna get him right. Mm-hmm. So keep him all around the corner. But once you get going around the corner, and they ain't gonna be somewhere in Canton. Mm-hmm. Or dead.
But instead now they say, hey, I want to move out here and be in this gated community out in Madison. Mm-hmm. I want to show everybody I got some money. I want to show everybody I got a nice car. I want to take my kids out of JPS, and I'm good. When I was coming up, again, because I'm older than y'all, I was around when Jackson Prep and Jackson Academy got started. Those segregation academies were created because white folks didn't want their kids going to school with black kids. After Brown versus the Board of Education in 1970, just giving y'all a little bit of game, but to see black folks now rushing to try to send their kids to Jackson Academy and send their kids to Jackson Prep when those schools were created.
Still ain't one there.
You sending your kids to a school and a school system that was created because they did not want their kids going to school with your black ass.
Yeah.
And you sending your kids over there because it presents to you some type of status or some type of proximity to it that you think makes you feel better about the success that you have. And nobody's knocking people's success.
Yeah.
Get your money and do your thing. But understand, in order for us to be lifted up as a whole, that village mentality is going to have to come back, and we're going to have to be able to work together at some point. I don't know when that point is, but at some point we're going to have to be able to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to start with that Juneteenth. Cause I feel like it ain't going to take number one to just go crazy.
See, it's big, it's deeper than that. Like, Juneteenth is going to bring some money, but what is going to change the infrastructure of black people? And we're going to change our mindsets to where we go to do Juneteenth, we build on it. We're going to go to Juneteenth and tear Juneteenth up. And we're going to go down here and tear this up. We're going to go down there until we really heal from the trauma that's been put on us through slavery, segregation, boycotting, and, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. A lot of issues. Like, you gotta think about it. 60.
You got shit to do with these
Man, no, yes, it do. Yes, it do.
These hands just made it.
No, yes, it do. It's a systematic attack against holding the people down to keep the balance off. Because once you get balanced, I tell people this: if we racing right, I start at the 20-yard line, you start at the 30-yard line, and we going to the 50-yard line. Of course, you're gonna beat me.
No, man.
We started
at the 5-yard line.
We started at the 5-yard line.
White folks are starting off at the 40.
At the 40. We raced to the touchdown. Yeah. You gonna beat me. You gonna beat me every time. But guess what? Over time, I'm gonna get faster because I'm trying to catch you. So now, if anything ever been reset, I already know how to run faster than you because I had to almost catch you to win. So now when you reset the table, you say, now both of them started at 50. Now I'm just out of her. Oh yeah, now it's time.
And that's why they don't want a level playing field.
And now I'm zooming past you. Look at all these folks, TikTok, all this social media that taught people how to be rich again. Look at all these black millionaires being created every year. Mm-hmm. It's starting to scare them.
Yeah.
So now it's like,
they're making it hard.
What can we do?
They start sports betting, but they full attack. TikTok go crazy. What they trying to do? Ban TikTok.
And I'm gonna tell y'all this: they full attack is against y'all black women. They want y'all black sons. They want y'all black kids. They want y'all to be by y'allself. No, I'm independent. I want no man. They want that so they can keep the balance off. Because if families ever get together and they start building communities again, hey, we gonna win.
This off subject.
Yeah.
Are you should?
Man, listen. We can't, man. We on some real talk right now.
Are you should?
You already, listen. We on some real talk right now.
I'm team should.
Hey, man, y'all want to change that we on real talk.
I'm team should.
I'm going to change the subject. But I'm going to tell you this now. We got to get black families back together because this is important. Because the only person that's losing is these kids. These kids is losing, and these kids not having no real idea of how to do it. That's why they out here and they lost. Because no family structure, ain't no more His Club Hustles and Claire Hustles. Ain't no more Family Matters. Ain't no more Fresh Princes.
Let me say this. That's true to a sense, but you also got to understand the propaganda that works against us. Because one of the most maligned folks in the world is black fathers. Yeah. And there is a perception and a narrative that gets put out to the world that black fathers are not in the homes. Yeah. And statistically, black fathers are in the homes more so than people will give them credit for. So when they create narratives...
Hold on, since when?
I got to look at those numbers again. I know statistically...
Has it been recently?
It's been before recently.
But since the 50s and the 60s, it didn't change from that.
I mean, the dynamic has changed from the 50s and 60s, but you understand, we've been through Jim Crow.
Yeah.
We've been through the Civil Rights Movement. We've been through, even if you're just talking about the city of Jackson, if you're talking about black neighborhoods, period, you're looking at a system of disinvestment from these neighborhoods. You're looking at a system of disinvestment from these communities. You're looking at black communities being underserved. You look at black communities being undervalued. The deck has been stacked against us. Yep. You know, the phrase that you got to be twice as good to get half as far as somebody white, that's facts. Yeah. The very crux and basis of racism in this country now exists in the fear from white people that black people will be able to meet them on a level playing field, because they know that if they meet us on a level playing field, they don't have a chance of beating us. They don't have a chance. In every turn, whether it be the school choice bill, whether it be negative narratives, whatever it is, they're going to try to continue to hold black folks and put black folks in the box to hold it back, because they know on the day that we get even footing,
it's a wrap.
We're going to kill them. And even right now, in a lot of the industries that exist now, they had a head start. I'm talking about hundreds of years of a head start. And we still beating them. You know what I'm saying? That just shows how amazing we are as black people. So you have to understand what it is you up against every day. So I tell people, like, just like with the city, just like with the food reviews, don't believe the negative narrative, because they're creating a negative narrative about this city all the way around. Get out and see for yourself. Get out and experience for yourself. And do some motherfucking reading, dog. And I mean, and read and talk to people that's been around and have sense enough to give you a real clear picture of what's happening, and not listening to people trying to get a meta check. People that's trying to get a Facebook check, they gonna crash out and get their clickbait and their rage bait. They gonna tell you anything to get you to click on it. But the most powerful thing that you can do, man, is read and research for yourself, and research from people and get your own information.
And just think about the gall of a person. I mean, it's not them, but they ancestors. You get America right. You get land, all this. You done got land. When we was cattle, you done got land passed down. Get over it. Slavery was 400 years ago. This. If you playing Monopoly and you know about Boardwalk, Park Place, all them places, now you can have Baby My Al. Now you can have the hood. The hood is yours. That's the hood. I'll be seeing guys on there, check in. You come to my hood, check in. Yo, hood. First of all, you don't own no deeds to the hood. You don't own the park. You don't own none of this stuff. You must want to come check into the slum. Why you so big on making the slums yours? Now the whole world yours. But they fool you to think, hey, claim the hood is yours. Man, I don't want them to the hood. Who want the hood? Potholes and, you know what I'm saying?
It's really bigger than big.
It's really bigger than big, man. Mm-hmm. But listen though.
It is.
I ain't gonna lie, my boy Kamikaze come
man, he came through with the gym, man, dropping the gym. Hope y'all listen, especially y'all younger artists. If y'all ain't out here working, if y'all ain't out here really being talented and learning the ins and outs of this business, you're gonna have to sign to a major label, and you're probably gonna get fucked.
If you want to smoke weed and fuck hoes, get you a record deal. You can do it. I do want to. You said something one day, and I want to speak on it real quick. You was talking about gatekeepers. And I did. I watched that episode. And I was almost going to comment, but I was like, no, I got to.
They going to be on your head.
In this world that exists right now, the way that you have access to the entire world at your fingertips right now, is really not another person, bro, that can really stop you from getting on. That can gate you from anything. Information is too accessible for you to be able to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And we have put ourselves in the mindset in Jackson for so long that it's somebody else's fault.
It ain't them.
And the only thing that's really holding you back is your work ethic, right? Because right now, nobody's stopping you from going to consumers. You can go to consumer directly from your laptop and your phone. You can go directly to the consumer every day. Mm-hmm. Just jam, my nigga. If you jam, it ain't nobody that can stop you from doing anything. You jam, you read, you research, and stay consistent. Mm-hmm. There's nobody in a position in this city that can stop you from, really in the world, really, that can stop you from doing anything or getting to whoever it is that you want to do. Not the radio stations, not the DJs. Stop trying to make excuses and trying to blame somebody because you have not figured out how to do your shit. Figure out how to do your shit and figure out what works for you. And I promise you, this shit will work once you stop blaming ancillary people around here, the DJ, this nigga, that nigga, that rapper, the promoter, and all that shit. Because we got people who have already bust through that ceiling. We got Dear Silas, we got a King, we got Nico, we got, you know what I'm saying, Cope. We got people who are around here that are getting shows, and people are showing up to their shows and selling out shows here in the city. We got people that are selling out.
Shout out to Cope with my age.
Yeah, we got people here who are doing it. We got people who are doing shit on a national level. We got influencers, we got Rita Brent, we got all kinds of people that doing shit on a national level, like a real national level. We got real dogs out here.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know you.
We the bread.
Yeah.
You turn.
Yeah. So y'all can take that and use that as the positive energy that you need to push forward, man. It's nobody stopping us but us. Just keep your consistency up. Be yourself. Be authentic in what it is. And nigga, you're gonna have to jam. Some of that shit ain't jamming. If you jamming, I promise you,
it's gonna work.
It's gonna work at the end of the day.
Exactly. Hey man, listen here. Hey man, it's I Ain't Lying podcast, episode 21, prime time.
It's one of the ones.
Kamikaze, one of the ones. You drop a lot of gems. And once again, like, subscribe, share, man, comment. Our page is open to anything. Negative, positive. We want to hear y'all comments. We want to see y'all reviews. We want to see y'all being active on it. So, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once again, man,
they be on my nigga Kamikaze. He just like me.
Come on now.
Hey man, don't jump on and be negative, man. Just be on and be positive, man. Don't be negative. Go get you some motherfucking money, man. Don't be a hater.
Nah, for shit show.
If I put this pussy on your nigga, then you out of love. My cooking rotelling and your nigga took easy nigga dinner serving faster daddy gave it up. Fresh up out the jail, beat this pussy like it murder choke. Took him for a swim, head first up in my water pot. Pussy got low mileage, it grew tight, these hoes can't fuck with her. Plus that little bitch cocky, real bad bitch and she don't get too far. I seen you with your boo a dreadhead, I'm finna snatch more. Now she can't get her nigga back. Yeah, her nigga I just snatched. Yeah, I tell that little hoe give me that. Now she can't get her nigga back. Yeah, her nigga I just snatched. Yeah, I tell that little hoe give me that. Y'all fuck my last nigga on my mama, did me bad. Pop out season, push your nigga on right behind him on his ass. He no eater, bitch, he lied to you on God, he ain't ain't no indie giver. Once I bust a nut on God, I send him back. The same car you let him dry, he give me head in that back. See you kiss that nigga in his mouth, my pussy juice all in his teeth. Where you at working in your crib, hoe? Fucking up them shit. I'm doing it bad, this shit is out it, baby. Fucking with a freak. Let me tell you how it went. Let me show you how I start. I told that nigga.